Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. D, Mr. D's classroom. Um, I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about the way you see the world, because I talk about this all the time, and I said that once you have the sovereign mindset and you understand what sovereignty truly is, you'll see the world differently. And one lady called me the carpet on that. She called me up and we were talking, and she asked me, "So when you talk about seeing the world differently, what exactly do you mean by that? How do you see the world?" And that's what she said to me, and I'm like, "Oh," because no one's ever asked me that. And I just started thinking. I said, "Well, I see the world through the eyes of a spirit. In the spirit realm, you just are your energy, and you don't judge anything. You see the world for what it is, and you operate within it. um I said I see the world as a spirit would see this world. you know a spirit has no image. I mean, you see these glowing things around this and that, but I don't consider that a picture. And I tried to give her a scenario, and I gave her a couple and different things to think about, but one in particular, I said, imagine, yourself, you're driving a car, because this is what happened to me. You're driving your car or you're traveling in your car, either one, and a police officer pulls you over, and that's or a cop, a constable on patrol is what they are. And the cop pulls you over and it asks you for your um, registration and your driver's license. And so, you have that. So just, he's a cop, I mean, whatever. So I just pull out and let him see it. But I always say that, this is under stress and duress, and I really don't agree with being stopped or harassed. But, you just give it to them because they got a job to do too. They're no different than us. You just don't understand the way the world operates, maybe the way we do. But anyway, I I gave that to him, and he looks at it. He said, "Is this your driver's license?" I said, "No." Is this? Or he said, "Is this your image? Is this your picture on the driver's license?" And I said, "No." And he said, so then he asked me, "Is this your driver's license?" And I said, "No." And so he kind of looked at me like, you're gonna sit here and lie to me?" I said, "I ain't lying, man. I don't own that." Because when you own something, you own it. It cannot be taken away. It can't be altered. Nothing can happen to what you own without your permission. So I said, "No, I don't own that. I'm leasing that, or I have to use that in order to travel, and I'm not I'm not a driver." So, and he said, asked me about the picture. And here is where the difference is. He asked me about the picture, and I said, that picture is a picture of my trust. That's the all cap name Dana Sanders. That's your K trust on that license. So that's not you either. And it's like you go outside and you get in your car, and somebody takes a picture of your car. Well, they took a picture of your car. They didn't take a picture of you, even though when that car moves, you have to get in it to make that car move. So you're the spirit inside of your car. So if they look at the car and go, "Wow, that's a really good looking car." Well, if you got tinted windows, they don't see the person that is actually moving that car around. So your body is the same way. And so I said, I see this world through the eyes, of a spirit. And when if you can look at the world, stand outside and look back at it, and remove all judgment, then you're able to understand what's really going on. And that's what I mean by that. It's like, excuse me, I got sore throat. It's down here in Florida, man. I'm telling you, I get the allergies. But anyway, my wife loves this show, Law and Order. She watches it all the time, and I hate it. It just pisses me off because, or a First 48, and they get these brothers in these rooms, and they'll say, "Here's your opportunity to tell me what happened. This is your opportunity. You may not get this chance again." And I'm like, "Shit, opportunity? What do you mean opportunity? What kind of opportunity is that? Opportunity to go to jail? Whatever you say can and will be used against you, keep that in mind at all times, because anything you say, they're gonna use it." So I'm sitting here watching this, and they're looking for this person. I'm gonna say the person is me, just so give you a better idea. So they're looking for this person, and they said, "Well, when was the last time you saw Dana?" I said, "Oh, such and such day." "Well, where'd you see him?" "I saw him over there on Third and such and such." Well, I got to be moving shit around too, because they be talking to people. They never stop moving. And um, so 2 weeks goes by. They can't find Dana. They can't find me. All of a sudden, they get a phone call. "Hey, yeah, we just found Dana's body over on Third Street." I go, "Oh, remember they just said they found Dana's body. They didn't find me. I'm the spirit. It's just like I got out of the car and my body laid on the ground. Now the spirit is still moving, but the body is dead. The body is a product of this system, this environment. The body can only function when the spirit allows it to be part of this environment. The spirit doesn't see either way. It doesn't matter. The spirit doesn't judge anything. The spirit is there to learn and to take back to the creator. Whatever the spirit learns, it moves or to the higher you, and it gives that experience up to the higher you so you can continue to evolve. And that's how I see the world. So when I look at, situations that happen here, I try not to judge anything. And that's how I was able to get over, dealing with depression when at times when I've had it. I mean, everyone's gone through some sort or form of depression, but that's what I did. I decided to look at this world through the eyes of my spirit. And after a while, if you train yourself to do it, after a while, you don't really feel the effects of this negative realm that we live in, because this right now we're in a lot of negative energy, and your body is stuck in this. But if your spirit joins your body mind, then you're done. You got to always separate your spirit, so the spirit will the spirit can step outside the body and go, "Wow, Dana's getting ready to bug out. He's messing up." And then the spirit's job is to come back in and say, "Look, it just talks to your subconscious mind. You got to get your life right." So anyway, that's what I talk about, seeing the world differently. That's what I mean. I see the world with no judgment. I don't judge anything. I mean, I've been in places, I've seen prostitutes walk down the street. I've seen dudes get beat up, and it's none of my business. It's the journey that they're on. There's something they came here to learn. And as harsh as it can be, sometimes that's the best way to get out of a situation where you're stuck in depression and the type of anxiety. But that's the way you want to get out of this, is by stepping back, taking a step back, and really relating to the spirit within. Because, like I said, the spirit has no judgment. All the spirit does is it's a recorder, and it takes everything that it learns in this realm and gives it to the higher self so it can continue to evolve. And that's all it is. So when I told her, when I see the world, I just see that this world can be what you want it to be. I mean, it depends on how you want to approach every situation. And so if you choose to be happy, like I do, that's why my channel is called Choose to Be Happy, because it's a choice. I made a choice to be happy. Even when my funds aren't right, or when I'm having issues with, teaching kids at school, and, it's all part of my growth. And that's how you have to look at this world. But anyway, that's what I told her. I'm going to let you guys go now, but this is Mr. D, Mr. D's Classroom. Remember, happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy, and you are whatever comes after I am. Hope you guys got that. Peace.